Hi everyone, it's Dr. Bell again, and it's time for us to start our very first learning module. So be a little patient with me as I go through this module, as you go through this module, and I know that there are several pages for you to click on and move through, but the first part is kind of all of our rules and policies and things that I have to give you as an online instructor. Most of it can be found in your syllabus too. You're also going to notice that there's a quick link in the module 1 for your syllabus and your course schedule and your grading criteria so that you can get to that quickly without having to dig through the module. You must go through every page in the module and do the activities. Remember, you can highlight and print out your task sheet so that you can keep yourself on track of all the things that you're required to do. Do your module readings. This module has 5 chapters to read. So it's good that you have an extra couple of days to work on it, but go ahead and do the readings, and each chapter has a brief online text activity that you can do. They're only worth 5 points each, just to help give you some, some navigation as you read through the textbooks. And make sure that it sunk in a little bit. So this module is full of fun and exciting tasks for you to do. We are going to learn about the basics of child development, which I can tell you is probably the most important body of knowledge that you're going to have as a teacher. You need to understand how children grow and learn in order to teach them well. And everybody always says, oh, I don't need training in the basics of child development. I already know that because I know that, for example, children develop in a pattern or sequence. But if you know that, then why is it that most teachers are teaching skills out of sequence? Also, we say that we understand that children develop in their own time frame, and yet we rush things like toilet training, or we try to teach them everybody at the same time, teach everything to everybody at the same time. That's not considered developmentally appropriate. Another famous one is we all know that children develop from general to specific or simple to complex, and yet I walk into math classrooms in elementary schools and I see them teaching operations and mathematical operation skills before the children have mastered number sense. So these kinds of things are how we connect back to the basics of child development. In addition, we're going to learn about observation and recording, a foundational skill for teaching young children. It is the basis of our assessment practices, so you do have to know how to observe and record young children's behavior, and you have to know how to do developmental screenings. Developmental screenings are best done by teachers of young children because they spend more waking hours with the children sometimes than parents do. So we have to make sure that we understand the foundations of developmental screenings. You will have to do 2 developmental screenings. They're not due this week, they're due in the next module, but you're going to get the foundational knowledge for them in this module. And that's how most of the semester will go. I will try to have assignments due after you learn the content when possible. So you're not rushing, but you're also going to learn about the bulk of the you're going to learn about developmental theories, and one of the activities that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pick a theorist, and you're going to have to do a mini presentation on that theorist. That's one of your assignments. Then you're also going to learn about conception, prenatal development, and birth. And that's actually the bulk of this module. It will be on that. And interestingly enough, you'll be watching a movie. It's about an hour long, so prepare for that. It's called, I think it's called The Miracle of Life. Don't quote me on that, but you'll see it in your task list. And it's put out by Nova, and it's all about how babies are made. So if you didn't know how babies are made, now you're going to learn. I hope that you get a lot out of the module. Please go through all the information, do your readings, and whenever possible, read ahead if you are bored and have nothing better to do, so that you can stay on top of your readings. Enjoy.